Hi guys, Miss Martin here. So I have Remind, I have Google Classroom. The last thing I needed for you guys was, I guess, a YouTube channel. So we could actually, so I could actually teach and talk to you guys and give you instruction face to face, right? So I'm just gonna break down really quick some things that's going on, some things I expect you to know, some things that I feel like need to be covered. First off, I miss you. Miss seeing your faces, miss hearing your snarkiness and your sarcasm and your jokes. I miss you guys. I hope you miss your teachers. We've been busting our humps for you guys. We've been working nonstop pretty much every day. Miss Ariant's been working her tail off, Miss Tasha, Miss Lacey, Miss Brittany, Miss Jordan, everybody, okay? Everyone is working super hard to try to make, I guess, this experience as normal as possible. You've seen some of our faces as we deliver food and deliver packets to you. Just know how much we miss you guys. We really, really do. And this place is super quiet without you guys, and that's not necessarily a good thing. So anyway, I'm gonna go over really quick what I expect you all to be doing this first week. I'm sure most of you have already completed it, or you're in the process of completing it, right? You didn't just take your packet and like shove it under your bed and pretend it wasn't there. So we're just gonna cover some things really quick. I'm gonna start with my 7th grade kiddos. So if you're 6th grade and you wanna just like take the little cursor, or I guess it's a cursor on YouTube, and just scroll through, okay, until skip ahead, totally fine. So if you're in 7th grade, you should have got, not this, you should have got a work packet that looks something like this. It has day 1 on it, day 2, day 3, so on and so forth, okay? These are worksheets pulled directly from a website called Scope. It's actually where we get our Scope magazines from. All of the skills in here are things you've already done, things I know you can do. I didn't give you anything I didn't think you couldn't do on your own. That wasn't really Miss Martin's goal. I wanted you to have something the first week that I knew you could do, that I knew you had experience with, okay? Stuff that I knew wouldn't be a challenge, something that you could easily do. But if you have any questions about this packet, you can ask Miss Martin on Remind, or you can shoot her an email, or you can talk to me in Google Classroom. And we'll talk about Remind and Google Classroom and all that in just a second. Okay, so that's 7th grade. My 6th grade darlings, you have a packet, not this, you have a packet that starts with this page about the Chupacabra. Okay, you have 5 worksheets, I believe, 5 little reading tasks, and just some questions to go along with each reading task. Okay, I try to choose some interesting stories like the Chupacabra, the Loch Ness Monster, things I knew you guys were into, just based on our folktale stuff. I know packets are pretty boring and they're not something most people want to do, so I try to get you at least some interesting stories that maybe would entertain you a little bit, okay? Again, those skills, same as 7th grade, those skills in that packet should not be anything you don't know how to do, anything you haven't covered before, okay? Those should all be things that you know how to do. But again, if you have any questions or something doesn't make sense, shoot Miss Martin an email, shoot her a message in Remind, shoot her a Google Classroom message, okay? All right, so that was the first week, okay? And I'll post another video soon going over our 2nd week, and then our 3rd week, and then so on and so forth, okay? But let's take a step back and let's talk about Google Classroom, okay? So Miss Martin, first off, got Remind. So if you haven't signed up for Miss Martin's Remind, you definitely need to do that. My Remind code was sent home with you guys. It is also, I believe, on our school website, thanks to Mr. Tilford, who has also been working very, very hard on the website and keeping us all technologically advanced as we make the shift from old school to heavily technologically based, which is really kind of cool, actually. Anyway, so Google Classroom. Remind, we have Remind. Most of you are very familiar with Remind. You've used it before. A lot of your other teachers have it, okay? Miss Martin is just last to get on the train. Go figure. Okay, Google Classroom, that may be something you haven't used very much before. I know some teachers have a Google Classroom, but a lot of us are getting them now so we can post assignments, talk to you guys, that sort of thing. So there is a code you have to have for the Google Classroom. It is on the Remind app. I sent it in Remind. So you got to get Remind first, and then you have to plug in the code in Google Classroom. Okay? Make sure when you go into Google Classroom that you are signing up for my class under your school email. Okay, if it's not under your school email, it will not recognize you as a student of mine, and it will say your code is invalid or whatever. That's, a lot of people have ran into that problem. Okay, if it's still not letting you in, even if you're under your school email, let Miss Martin know. Okay, and I'll send you an invite and we'll get you in, because I've had to do that before too. Okay, so yes, Google Classroom. We're gonna stay there for a minute. So once you get in, you're gonna see some things popped up. It has an assignment there that just says work packet week 1. That's what I'm giving you this first week. Okay, that's not something you actually have to like submit online. That's just telling you what's due this week. Okay, there's some other things on there. There's a link to Common Lit, which is a website we're gonna be using to do some things in the next during week 3. You don't have to really worry about signing up for that yet. You can wait until week 3. Just know that that link is there, and that's something you will have to sign up for during week 3. Okay, if you for whatever reason don't have internet access, and I know some of you don't, routinely or constantly, you may be watching this with a friend or whatever, okay, I will try to get you hard copy work packets, and I've tried to give instructions that you could either do it online or you could do it on your own by hand. Okay, I'm gonna make this work for you. Please don't panic if your internet doesn't work or it's not very good, whatever. Okay, I think that's everything I want to cover in this first video, guys. Again, please be patient with your teachers. Okay, we're really trying to make sure everything's going as smoothly as possible for you. We're trying to take care of you guys. You are our first priority every day that we've come to school this week. You're all we've talked about. You're all we've worked for. Just know that we are thinking of you. We care about you. We miss you like crazy. Okay, and that we hope you're safe and healthy and sound, and we will do our best to be there for you. Again, if something's going on, or if you just want to reach out and say hello, you know, shoot Miss Martin an email. Miss Martin's telephone number for her classroom is also on the school website if you want to call up Miss Martin just to chat. Okay, otherwise I will see you, some of you, when I make my rounds on the bus. I will see you on my videos. I will talk to you by email, by Remind, whatever. Okay, I miss you guys. Classroom's really not the same without you. It's way too quiet. All I have is the ladybugs, and they're not very good company. So anyway, I hope you're doing good. I will see you as soon as I can, and if you have any questions or anything for me, please let me know. Okay, bye guys.